In a moment, the Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, Elizabeth Crouch, accompanied by the academic procession, will enter the graduation hall. When the procession has arrived on stage, Advance Australia Fair will be performed, and you are invited to join in the singing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to introduce Mr. Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the welcome to country.
Thank you. Pujimullinawul, everyone. Good morning. And Nalawa, welcome to the lands of the Wallamedigal. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to firstly pay my respects to the country itself and its people, and to thank the university for their acknowledgement of us and the invitation to welcome you here this morning. That acknowledgement is important for our people and much appreciated. My family descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it, and so he enrolled his daughter, Bulgari, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, and it became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name from. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here this morning. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant that the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 200 years ago, the people he encountered, he described as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They were naked, owned nothing but the tools they carried, and made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down. They harvested food from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. Now, these were not primitive societies, but ancient cultures. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, no rents, mortgages, and no homelessness. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained with fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done here for the past 20,000 years. So this is not a dream or an ideal. This is normal life, and for the longest time, and only up until recently, were we able to drink the water. So I don't see any reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us, but we're a clever people, and there is still much magic in the world, I believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is normally good and we are naturally a happy people. Keep following that beautiful spirit that got you this far and share your gifts with the rest of us. We do that and I'm confident that we can put together a country and a world that we can be proud of and one that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine now by winding up and letting you graduate. I just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Welcome to country.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to introduce the Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, Miss Elizabeth Crouch.
Thank you, Chris, for that very warm welcome to country. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's my great privilege as Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University to preside at this very important ceremony today. First, I welcome our graduates. I hope this will be a very happy and memorable occasion for you all. You deserve to take pride, great pride in your graduation today. Completing a degree is never easy. You need an intelligent and inquiring mind. You need determination and perseverance. You need to make many sacrifices. But that hard work has paid off, and I congratulate each of you on your achievements. Today, I also want to especially welcome those of you who are sitting beside and behind our graduates as their invited guests, because you've all done well too. The very fact that you're here, invited by one of our graduates to share one of the great days of their lives, is proof positive that you've been an important influence. So, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, cousins, sons and daughters, grandmothers and grandfathers, friends, husbands, wives, partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, lovers, or whoever you are, congratulations and thank you for celebrating this great occasion with us. Aside from your attendance here today, I have another important service for you to perform for our newest graduates as they will soon become. I want you to make sure that the degrees they receive today are never ever put in a bottom drawer, but are always proudly displayed in a position of prominence. In other words, if our newest graduates are too modest to proclaim their success, I want you to make sure you do it for them. The ceremony that we're about to participate in today is one of the world's oldest social rituals. From the time of the very first graduations in Europe more than 800 years ago, graduates have been wearing robes similar to those worn by our graduands today and participating in ceremonies just like this. Indeed, throughout history, graduations have remained a defining feature in the life of every university and its students. And they are an intrinsic part of life here at Macquarie. And today we're again proud to host this time-honoured ceremony for our newest graduates. Our university takes its name from Australia's greatest colonial governor, Governor Lachlan Macquarie, a man whose greatness and achievements were never acknowledged by his contemporaries, but only by history. We learnt at school that Macquarie was a great builder. But in my view, his greatest legacy had nothing to do with bricks and mortar. Instead, it lay in his commitment to establishing the new colony as an egalitarian society, the foundation for the modern Australian notion of a fair go for all. And it is that legacy that we here at Macquarie strive to maintain and honour. Like Governor Macquarie, we seek to transform and improve people's lives, not only of our own students, but also of people all around the globe. We seek to achieve this through the educational experience of our graduates and through the fruits of our research. From the very beginning, Macquarie University defied traditional boundaries of academia, instead pioneering new learning and teaching approaches that challenged conventional thinking. We shifted gears and empowered our students to learn in new and exciting ways. We flipped classrooms, secured leading academics, and employed new and exciting forms of technology to improve our student learning experience. As students, you helped us to enhance our collective research and knowledge and improve the services and support we offer. So you didn't just learn from us, we also learned from you. Your vision for tomorrow guides us further still as we position future generations for work and success in the world that indeed you will create. Our graduates today have found a route to success, a route that is unique as they are. Their journey here at Macquarie will in turn guide and inspire the next generation of students that follow them. Part of our vision for tomorrow involves further developing our campus and boosting our capacity for research. Over the past few years, we've built new facilities including the Macquarie University Hospital, which you may have seen on your way here, the Australian Hearing Hub, the Simulation Hub, and a state-of-the-art media centre in the Faculty of Arts. Each of these are world-class facilities, and some might say even unique. But there's more to come, and we're looking forward to the next exciting phase of Macquarie's development. Over the coming years, we will enhance our facilities to ensure that Macquarie remains at the cutting edge of world research. Our campus master plan paints a bold and connected vision of Macquarie's future, a future where research and learning come together to solve the big questions facing our world. And our aim is to provide our Macquarie students with the tools and facilities they need to find the answers. Here at Macquarie, we're proud to boast of a global network of alumni numbering more than 176,000 graduates living across more than 140 countries. We have more than 4,000 staff and nearly 40,000 students and hold a ranking in the top 2% of universities in the world. We're developing at a rapid pace, but are proud of our history and our humble beginnings. Scientists and engineers at Macquarie work on tomorrow's technology next door to our museums that house some of the most ancient artefacts. Our medical students look for cures while our leading business minds develop new economic models, with Macquarie providing the conduit and space for critical thinking and imagination. This balance of world-leading knowledge and facilities, coupled with Macquarie's spectacular natural beauty, gives members of our community the freedom to think and grow. We want Macquarie to always be a leader in teaching and learning and a leader in the accumulation of knowledge and understanding. I think you'll agree it's a unique environment and a unique community of scholars and friends. And in just a few minutes, it will be my great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of Macquarie University's alumni. It is now my very great pleasure, however, to introduce our occasional speaker, Professor Jenny Brand-Miller, AM. Professor Brand-Miller holds a personal chair in human nutrition in the Charles Perkins Centre and the School of Life and Environmental Sciences at the University of Sydney. She studied food science and technology before obtaining a doctorate in nutrition at the University of New South Wales and is recognised around the world for her work on carbohydrates and the glycemic index, or GI, for foods. Professor Brand-Miller has over 300 scientific publications and in 2003 received the Clunies-Ross Medal for contributions to science and technology in Australia and was subsequently elected as a Fellow of the Nutrition Society of Australia in 2006. Her books, which many of us know under the series title Low GI Diet, formerly The New Glucose Revolution, have made GI a household word, I'd say a household acronym, and sold over 3.5 million copies worldwide. She is a past president of the Nutrition Society of Australia, a past chair of the National Committee for Nutrition of the Australian Academy of Science, and president of the Glycemic Index Foundation Limited, a not-for-profit health promotion charity that administers the Food Symbol program for consumers in partnership with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. It is now my very great pleasure to invite Professor Jenny Brand-Miller, AM, to deliver today's occasional address. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Brand-Miller.
Hello, everybody. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, staff, faculty, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduands, soon to be graduates. I know your families and friends are here too, and it's a very special occasion today. So what I say is that today marks the closure of one of the most important chapters of your life. So you have a life story, this is your life, and the photographs that will be taken today will be the ones that travel down in history, and they'll enjoy a pride of place somewhere in your home and the homes of your children to come. So enjoy today. Make it a really special day. So, as you've heard, I'm a professor of nutrition, human nutrition, and naturally, I love the opportunity to talk about a healthy diet. I want you to look after yourselves. I want you to stay the weight you are today for the rest of your life, plus or minus a few kilos. But today, irrespective of your weight, you should be able to maintain it, all right, for the next 50 or more years. So, a little piece of advice, eat slow carbs, not low carbs. I know there's a lot of celebrities pushing low carbs at the moment, but be a little wary. So, some of you have heard about the glycemic index, or GI for short, and low GI foods, but I'm not going to talk about it, okay? I want to talk about something that I find is much, much more important. It's called food for thought. And my message, my little piece of wisdom to the graduands today comes from personal experience. And I want to warn the parents, it might sound a little frightening, okay? So I beg your forgiveness right now. So what I want to say is that a good scientist, a scientist who will make a difference in the world we live in, will need to be courageous. They will need to question authority. They will need to challenge the prevailing wisdom. And if necessary, they will need to reject the status quo. Why do I say that? Well, if you read the history of science, you'll realise that lots of people who made some of the most important changes in lives of people, needed to do those three things. And in fact, the greater their achievement, the greater their criticism, the greater the criticism they received along the way. And this morning, I want to tell you briefly one such story. The outcomes of his research have affected me personally in more ways than one. So, at the end of the story, I want you to guess why it was so important to me. So, I'll start roughly 50 years ago. On the other side of the harbour, you have another university, and a young medical graduate there was doing a PhD, and it was in the field of physiology. And specifically, he was interested in the electrical impulses of the hearing organ, of the ear, of the cochlea, the inner ear. And his mission was to overcome deafness. And he had a vision. His own father had gone slowly deaf, and so he understood the trials and the loss of quality of life that came along with failing hearing. And as a PhD student, his research centred on these hair cells in the inner ear, the little hairs that vibrate in response to sound energy and converts the sound energy into electrical impulses. So his dream was one day to produce a device that would take these sound waves and do the conversion to electrical signals itself, just like the hair cell did, and then transmit those signals to the auditory cortex. If he could do this, it would allow deaf people whose hair cells were no longer functioning, it would enable them to hear sound, including language, music, birds, rain, thunderstorms, kookaburras, and even whispers. And if it were possible, then children born deaf could learn to hear and speak, and deafened adults would be able to hear again. So, what was the response of the scientific community to his suggestion? Well, to put it nicely, he was considered of unsound mind by his colleagues. Some said he was off with the fairies. Some said he was just unscientific. Some said it's not research. And besides, engineering such a device would be impossible. So he was ridiculed. And one grant application after another failed. So his peers, even his supervisor, said he was following an impossible dream. So his research proceeded slowly on a shoestring budget. And in the end, it was a telethon that gave him a boost to his research funding and led to the next stage. I know most of you will have guessed who this person is. Professor Graham Clark, the inventor of the bionic ear. The reason he's in Melbourne is because Sydney drove him away. So today, more than 100,000 people around the world wear his device, his bionic ears. And I am one of them. And I get emotional when I say that. In fact, I'm greedy. I actually have 2 of them, and they were not designed to accommodate a trencher. In fact, I want to show you, I want to take one off and show you this device because it's so small. And thank you. And it's smaller than you can see because this is just the battery. So the device, the computer, is here. It does all the work of converting sound energy into electrical energy, that little part here. And this is the transmitter. The transmitter takes those electrical signals and transmits them across my skull. I have to put the battery back on. And then it takes those signals and transmits them to the auditory cortex in the brain. And it works superbly. So it's now less than 40 years since he did those experiments. And I would not be standing here without his dogged determination. Let me tell you how good this device is. Most people don't know I'm profoundly deaf unless I tell them. And sometimes I don't tell them for quite a long time. 2, I give lectures to hundreds of students. I take questions from the back of the classroom. I talk at conferences. I take questions from the audience. And I can go out and have a conversation in a noisy restaurant and enjoy it. And I no longer see the telephone as an instrument of torture, which it was. I can now understand the caller's name, and I can write down their address or phone number so I can ring it later. So the most pleasing moments happen every day. Someone else says, "Pardon," and I have heard it. So my peers haven't got as much hearing as I have. So I continue to shake my head in wonder. So I often think of Graham Clark's experiences when the going gets tough for me and the research I do. You may not be aware that the glycemic index, the GI, has been one of the most controversial subjects in nutrition and received quite a bit of criticism at one conference overseas, where I kept saying, "That's not right. It does this," showing a slide to show it was this and this and this. And so one professor described me as a zealot. And this criticism really stung. And so I cried all the way home, 24 hours. But I got over it. More recently, there's lots of criticism because of my views about sugar. I have done research which shows that sugar, added sugars, consumption has declined steadily for 50 years in Australia, declined. There's no argument about it. But in the same time frame, obesity has risen threefold in children and adults. The problem is not sugar. So I would like you to enjoy your food, and there's a place for sugar, just like there was a place for honey in Aboriginal diets. So it would be much easier if I just pulled my head in, all right? It would be much easier. But I keep thinking about Graham Clark and how much bigger his burden was, how much greater the scepticism, and then finally, how good it must have felt, how rewarding it must have been for him, not to mention all the people around the world who benefited from his determination. So perhaps you have a family member who has a disability. Perhaps you'd like to see the end of blindness, of obesity, of diabetes, quadriplegia, paraplegia, MS, the list goes on. Perhaps you'd like to see and do the research that might lead to the obliteration of that problem. So, my little piece of wisdom, those 3 things. I want you to have a dream, but I also want you to be brave. I want you to question authority. I want you to challenge the prevailing wisdom and, if necessary, reject the status quo. So, enjoy today. Thank you. Thank you.
I continue to be in awe of people whose life work has made such an important difference to society, indeed through the world. I think you'd agree that Jenny has, through her contribution around diet and GI and all of the issues that we're battling with on obesity, particularly childhood obesity, has made a wonderful contribution to the science in that field. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me again in thanking Professor Jenny Brand-Miller for her contribution. As Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements for such awards. Now, before I ask our registrar to formally certify your eligibility, I need to just double check you've done a few things. And I need to check that because apparently if I award a degree or diploma to you, and you're not eligible for it, I can't take it off you again. So, can I just double check? Did you go to every class? Did you submit every assignment? Never turn up late for class? No? Yeah? All right, well, I'll just double check that with our registrar, Ms. Deirdre Anderson, who can formally certify that you've met everything that you needed to for your award. Ms. Anderson.
Deputy Chancellor, I certify that all the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates please stand?
I'm pleased to see that the Faculty of Human Science graduates are much more prompt than the Faculty of Business and Economics. They're a bit tardy to their feet. In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations, graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating them.
Will you please be seated? Deputy Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Human Sciences. I now call on Professor Simon Handley, the Executive Dean of the Faculty, to present the graduates. Professor Handley.
Deputy Chancellor, the Faculty of Human Sciences hosts a unique combination of disciplines connected by the common purpose of building an understanding of what it means to be human. Our departments of Educational Studies, Psychology, Cognitive Science and Linguistics offer innovative and interdisciplinary teaching programs and research strengths in learning, behaviour, mind and language. We aspire to develop a deeper understanding of the human experience and deliver graduates with highly developed professional and personal skills. The Linguistics Department undertakes research in the fields of hearing, language processing, child language acquisition, and adult language learning. In teaching, one of our main strengths is the emphasis on practical training. We offer through clinical placements as well as practicums in all of our coursework master's programs. The department is engaged in teaching across 4 distinct yet interrelated disciplinary areas: namely Applied Linguistics and TESOL, including the areas of editing and publishing and academic communication, translation and interpreting studies, clinical audiology, and speech and language pathology. This, integrated with our on-site clinics for speech and hearing, psychology, reading, and emotional health, all housed in the Australian Hearing Hub, brings together some of the country's best researchers, educators, and service providers from industry, government, and academia. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Human Sciences whom you've admitted to degrees. Sarah Rachel Baker. Lauren Choi. Amelia Gabrielle Davis. Hannah Rose Dobson. Tara Jane Fitzsimmons. Rachel Ann Hamilton. Ali Bird Island. Stephanie Eleni Levas. Shiali Cynthia Ling. Sophia Marca Longo. Michelle Catherine McFarlane. Angela Nguyen. Lynn Tiet Lynn Nguyen. Teresa Nguyen. Katie Margaret Pender. Elena Princey. Salome Aishwarya Ratnaraja. Rita Sabah Sliwa. Stephanie Wong. Rhiannon Elizabeth Beattie. Gillian Brooker. Deputy Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Speech, Hearing and Language Sciences. Itashan Aruja. Tabassum Aria. Charlotte Baltusen. Natalie Barraquette. Rayanine Barlow. Ashley Bellich. Kelsey Ann Brady. Charlotte Brown. Lydia Caruso. Adeline Chung Ying Chow. Margarita Christian. Wendy Y. Yi Chung. Maddie Dardengo. Mohini Isabella Dewhurst. Brooke Elizabeth Dwyer. Priscilla Fujita. Zia Elena Gallagher Beverly. Chloe Paris Jemima Garrett. Melissa Gobar. Adele Goodis. Sally Hamdan. Amy Louise Hanna, who has been awarded the Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for Academic Excellence. Florence Huang. Rachel Horton. Vivienne Hui. Eri Hwang. Olivia Marie Inglis. Ashley Kate Yench. Isabella Caitlin Johnston. Maureen Khan. Quentina Unique Kusuma. Chelsea Lee. Anne Livus. Raquel Rose Lobo. Amanda Lopez, who has been awarded the Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for Academic Excellence. Maxine Ariel Lodge. Suzanne Mackey. Christy Manassa. Majan Morgan Mashal. Rebecca Kate McNeil. Isabel McNeil. Francis Morgan. Jessica Anna Mazinski. Dominique Nasser. Phoebe Ng. Catherine Ni-A Gwyn Nguyen. Krista Wing Yen Palm. Emily Louise Pankhurst. Jordan Pereira. Michelle Tui Duen Pham. Anita Poulos, who has been awarded the Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for Academic Excellence. Lauren Elizabeth Peirce.
Congratulations.
Megan Romanes.
Congratulations, Lauren.
Katrina Rufa Garlis. Jenna Royden. Monica Salama.
Congratulations.
Christina Shinuda. Naomi Britton Smith. Kristen Six Sam Lane. Scott Southern. Nicola Lee Subal. Yasmin Toby. Megan Trainer. Henry Philip Tran. Denise Uchan. Bernally Catherine Philjune. Jang Yorn Wagster. Isabel Grace Walsh. Hannah Younes. Mabel Zong. Deputy Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Clinical Audiology. Valeska Alston. Christina Louise Arkidiakono. Emma Elizabeth Bedell. Chloe Eliza Beeler. Rose Mary Berbari. Cleo Lucy Blewett. Natalie Elionette Carlton. Renee Charm. Gladys Chung, who has been awarded the Vice-Chancellor's Commendation for Academic Excellence. Helen Christie. Jessica Imogen Cooper. Dwayne Michael Dinetto. Bianca Figueroa. Elise Kathleen Hale. Jessica Lee Irvin. Bryce Robert Johnson. Roshni Anne-Marie Joseph. Belinda Yue Chang Kwok. Christy Lauren Molyneux. Natalie Molyneux. Elizabeth Ann Murphy. Mai Fong No. Maria Paticus. Talini Ann Payres. Matthew Anthony Phillips. Justine Margaret Rath. Louise Marie Rimmer. Phoebe Johanna Rabot. Sebastian David Ryan. Ellen Stone. Lynn I. Lee Tan. Karina Maria da Silva Vieira. Gabriella Viglione. Paulina Voronkova. Madeline Marie Wilson. Erin Jana Slavic Zuko. Deputy Chancellor, I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Speech and Language Pathology. Lorna Betts. Claudia Louise Bickford. Sarah Elizabeth Biles. Katrina Lee Clark Ruth. Natalie Kaluse. Melissa Jane Cox. Emma Kate DaRosa. Talia Rachel Dar. Zara Duffy. Jacqueline Kate Elliott. Eleanor Louise Fairbairn. Hannah Finlay. Delar Christine Hu-Gassian. Annalisa Green. Catherine Louise Holter. Cherie Hansen. Jasmine Harris. Priya Iyer. Michaela Georgia Gerage. Julia Kaluzny. Kelly Marasheki. Georgia May. Louise Linda McMurtry. Siu Jin Ui. Emma Louise Parks. Melissa Jane Richley. Alice Mary Slavin. Gemma Swain. Kelly Jane Tenner. Jessica Joy Thrum. Sophie Hannah Rebecca Tukaram. Melena Elaine Wiebel. Gabriella Marie Watt. Savannah Eden Page Zveros. Deputy Chancellor, I present
Congratulations, Savannah.
Diplomate, awarded the Graduate Diploma of Speech and Communication, Brianna Edwards. Amy Hackett. Vicky Paraskevopoulos. Deputy Chancellor, that completes the morning's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Human Sciences.
Deputy Chancellor, I now call on Mr Sebastian David Ryan, who's graduated here today with a Master of Clinical Audiology, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Mr Ryan.
Deputy Chancellor, distinguished guests, members of the university, fellow graduates, and all of our family and loved ones. It is a great honour to be standing up here today to deliver the graduate speech, and I want to congratulate each and every one of you on everything that you've done to get to this point today. Firstly, to the university staff, I thank you for your hard work and dedication over the years. Despite all of our stressed emails, our late arrivals to class, our mid-afternoon energy slumps, your hard work and dedication can be seen here today, and we thank you. To our family and friends, we thank you for all of the love and support you have given us over the years. We certainly wouldn't be here without you. Now to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Isn't it strange how when you look back on your first day in this course, it feels like it was just yesterday, but at the same time, it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. I think there's a good reason for that. When I look back on my time in this course, I'm reminded of the rewarding yet challenging journey we had to undertake. It is certainly fun to reminisce on all of the good times spent meeting new friends and building new relationships. But it is also important to remember the challenges we faced, academically, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I recall countless times with my friends stressing about our future. Did we do enough on that last assignment to pass? How are we going to go on that next placement with that supervisor that sounds really tough? Would we get more work done if we cancelled our Netflix subscriptions? Never found the answer to that one. And of course, the dreaded question for master's students, will we pass our Viva? Dirty word. Through this constant stress, and not to mention the countless sacrifices, such as the time away from family, friends, and loved ones, you push yourself through by holding on to the reason why you chose your course in the first place. In the process, you learn more about yourself than the course you are studying. You understand how much further you can work beyond what you thought was your limit. Ultimately, you grow and change. Henry David Thoreau said, "What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals." My first day feels like a lifetime ago because through growth and change, I'm a different person today than when I first stepped onto this campus. Whether you will go on to work as a speech pathologist or an audiologist, maybe work within a different profession, or continue your studies, you have achieved a remarkable feat, something far more significant than just the completion of a university degree. Each and every one of you has sacrificed so much to get here. You have been challenged like never before to achieve something within yourself that you did not know was possible. When I look at the present day, I see everyone reaping the benefits and rewards of all of that hard work. Now, almost on a daily basis, you will experience moments that fulfill the reason why you entered your chosen course. In those moments, you won't necessarily think of all of the deadlines, of all of those late nights completing essays, of that dreaded viva. You'll think about your why. This is why you got into the profession you chose, and this is why you sacrificed so much to get here. And when you come face to face with another challenge, you know you possess something inside of yourself that you did not know was there all of the years prior to today. So now, it is important for us to enjoy this moment, for there are many more challenges ahead, and my hope for all of you is that someday, not too far down the track, you'll look back on today and it will feel like a lifetime ago. Congratulations and good luck.
Congratulations, Sebastian. I think it's a very timely reminder that at universities we're about sending our graduates out into the world to make a difference. I did say to Sebastian earlier that I knew his address would cover those topics and that he would speak so well on behalf of the graduating class. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me again in thanking Sebastian. Ladies and gentlemen, that wonderful voice belongs to Miss Angela Brewer, who graces us with her presence at these graduation ceremonies and helps make them such a special occasion. Please join me again in thanking her for that wonderful performance. I would also like to thank our musicians on the organ, Dr. James Forsyth, and on the Chinese traverse flute, Dr. Chai Changning. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives of our alumni community who come to our ceremonies day in and day out over the course of this graduation series to help make sure things go very smoothly. They give of their time generously to come back to the university to do that, so please join me in thanking them. Graduates, this ceremony marks the end of one stage of your relationship with Macquarie University, but it's certainly not the end of your association with us. From today on, and for the rest of your lives, you are part of our bigger Macquarie family, our alumni, and part of a network of more than 176,000 graduates spanning the globe. We'll keep in touch with you through our Alumni Relations Office, and hope you'll come back here to attend functions, to undertake more study, which I know a number of you will be doing your masters, or simply to visit our beautiful campus. Graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I encourage you to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and inquiry, to set ambitious goals for yourselves, and to continue the hard work that has already brought you so far. I encourage you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative, and always be generous in offering advice and wisdom to those you meet on life's journey. My hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you will use what you have learned not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of the whole community. Believe it or not, each and every one of you can change the world. And you don't have to be a Nobel Prize winner to do it. Because in almost everything you do, in your homes, in your workplaces, in your communities, all of these things matter. You will touch the lives of many and make a huge difference. The consequences of every effort, every action, large or small, can reverberate throughout society, through the decades, indeed through the centuries. Even something as simple as a kind word or gesture can often be the spark that ignites a great life, a great career, or a great achievement. And in all you do, I ask you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. I hope you'll also always remember the people who have helped you along the way, many of whom are here with you to celebrate today. So to acknowledge their contribution and thank them for it, I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. First, I'd like our newest graduates to please stand. Now, if you place your degrees on the seats behind you, I'd like you to turn around and face your family and friends and give them a hearty round of applause. Now you can turn around again, but don't sit down yet. I've got one other job for you to do. Here on the dais are representatives of our academic staff, many of whom have helped you and supported you throughout your journey here at Macquarie. So please join me in thanking them. Now you can be seated now, but just for a minute or so, we're about to depart. Shortly, I'll lead the official party out, and it will be my great honour to welcome and invite our newest graduates and their family and friends to join us for refreshments overlooking the lake. And there's also some fairy floss for the little ones who have been so good throughout our ceremony. But before we do so, I'd like to wish you the very best for your futures and conclude with the words of an old Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Thank you and good luck.
The official party will now leave the graduation hall through the centre aisle. Can I please ask all our guests and graduates to please stand? And please remain standing until the last of our graduates have been processed through the centre aisle. Thank you.